up, man? We back with another Deni Turbo, the God. Y'all already know the God video, man. What happened to the 8 players drafted before Deni, man? My boy Deni went number 9. Goofy franchises was like, nah, we gonna take somebody over Deni, bro. What the? Is y'all good? Man, my boy Deni back in the action. I just want to see these 8 niggas drafted.
Been the most improved player in the NBA to start the 2026 season. After averaging 16 points per game last season, Avdija has taken a massive leap to over 25 points per game at the recording of this video. To go along with averaging over 6 rebounds and 4 assists, Deni Avdija is in elite company along with his high efficiency and volume 3-point shooting. With that said, Avdija was drafted just 9th overall in the 2020 NBA draft. So let's take a look at what happened to the 8 players drafted before him and see where their careers have panned out so far in the 2026 season. At number 1, we have Anthony Edwards. Clearly just...
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I love Deni to death. I love Deni. That's my boy. That's my boy. You feel me? But... I took AE over him.
One of the best shooting guards in basketball. Obviously, also one of the most athletic players in the NBA. Yeah, I think for him, he's made 2 straight Western Conference Finals. He's really looking to win an NBA championship at this point and at least get to the NBA Finals. He's one of the premier superstars in the NBA now. He's obviously got some experience with Team USA, won a gold medal last year, and he's probably going to end up being one of the.
Don't lie in the comments. I know y'all love Deni too, but don't be real in the comments. Y'all got to be real with yourself. I got to be real with myself. I love Deni.
Pieces of specifically like USA basketball. He's really cemented himself as one of the best shooting guards in basketball. Has a great impact on winning. An amazing two-way player. But yeah, for him, like I said, he's pretty much just looking to win a championship at this point. But he's still so young, man. He's got so much time in his career. So we will see. Maybe the Timberwolves will finally break through this season. The West is obviously very good. The OKC Thunder have pretty much controlled the West for the past couple of years. But it will definitely be tough for them to get past them this year. You never know, though. We will see. At number 2, we have James Wiseman. He's definitely had an up and down NBA career.
Man, I'm taking Deni over James, bro. I'm taking Deni over James, bro. That's a fact. I'm taking him over James, bro. I'm taking Deni over James, bro. Warriors, the Warriors dropped the ball on this one. Warriors dropped the ball. I don't know how the Warriors got them 2 pick this year, but they had it. They dropped the ball on this one, bro. They got James Wiseman over Deni? Avdija? Turbo? I mean, come on, man. What we talking about, bro? Tripping.
So far, had his fair share of injuries, but now he's kind of looking to be back in the NBA after recovering from a torn Achilles last season. And he was actually back on the Pacers to start the 2026 season, but he was recently cut. And the Pacers did end up bringing up Mac McClung. That's why they cut James Wiseman, but now Mac McClung, I guess, is back in the G League. He might be on the Windy City Bulls. I don't know, but anyways, James Wiseman. At this point, like I said, he's just going to be looking to get back in the NBA. I still think he's got a lot of potential. Obviously, a super young player, can run the floor, can block shots, can rebound, and yeah, just really unfortunate, man. He's just had so many different injuries and things. I mean, the knee injuries early on in his stint with Golden State, and then, like I said, the torn Achilles last season. Just really unfortunate.
He just was never, when he was healthy, he wasn't that good, bro. Talk some injuries, and when he was healthy, he wasn't like that.
Man, so hopefully he can get healthy. I still think he's got a lot of potential, and I think at some point, some NBA team will pick him back up for this 2026 season. Who knows? Maybe by the time I upload this video, he'll be back in the roster. At number 3, we have LaMelo Ball. And look, you guys can see the numbers up on the screen. LaMelo is box office. But
now, LaMelo with Deni. LaMelo was what? 15 and 6, 20 and 7, 23 and 8, 23 and 8, 25 and 7, 23 and 10. I don't know if I'm taking Deni over LaMelo. That's questionable. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. He shoots 36% from 3, 42% from the field. That's the same thing as Deni, though. That's about what Deni averaged. I don't know, bro. But he don't look at his games played, though. 47, 22, 36. He only had 175. That's crazy, bro. Well, you got to put LaMelo. Man, you got to play some games, big bro. 6 years in the league. What's up, big bro?
But question for him,
let me know
who he has just had a ton of injuries over the past couple years, specifically with his ankle. And I just don't know really what else I can say. Obviously an amazing playmaker. When he's on the court, the Hornets are obviously a way better basketball team, but he's going to have to be healthy, man. I mean, this roster is built around him. You got 2 secondary scorers in Miles Bridges and Brandon Miller to surround him. You drafted a really good center, Ryan Cockbrenner, in this year's draft. So I think they're really putting together a nice young team around LaMelo, but it obviously all starts with him. He's got to be healthy, but when he is box office, and he's extremely fun to watch. So hopefully he can stay healthy, and if he can, I think the Hornets can sneak in that play-in this year. we will see. Like I said, though, they got a super talented Williams, I believe, but LaMelo, he has to stay healthy. At number 4, we have Patrick Williams. I believe the Bulls gave him a new contract this offseason, so he'll probably be here for the next.
I'm taking Deni over Patrick. See, Deni at least top 5. I'm taking Deni over.
Next 3 or 4 years, I would have to guess. But yeah, Patrick Williams, I think there's a lot of people that would have expected him to kind of break out as sort of an all-star type player, average around 18 to 20 points a game. But he hasn't really done that. He's sort of averaged around 8 to 9 points per game for his career, but he's been fairly efficient. You know, he's shot around 38 to 40% from 3. Bro. You know, I believe for pretty much all, if not, you know, like most of his seasons in the NBA so far. And, you know, he's still a good defender. He can rebound. And he's a quality role player. He just may not be, you know, that superstar player that maybe, you know, Chicago Bulls fans might have expected, which is okay to a degree, right? Like, not everybody's going to turn out to be a superstar player. But Patrick Williams, regardless, you know, if he ends up turning into a superstar player, he's a really, really quality NBA role player. I think he's key for this Bulls team because they definitely have a lot of guards in their roster, and he kind of helps balance everything out, I think. So whether he's starting coming off the bench, he's going to play a valuable role for this team. And the Bulls have had a hot start to this 2026 season, so we'll see if they can keep that up. But yeah, Patrick Williams, pretty solid 3-and-D player, and at least at this point, that's probably what he's projected to be now, kind of for the rest of his NBA career. At number 5, we have Isaac Okoro. He is now teammates with Patrick Williams. Lonzo Ball was traded to the Cavs this summer, and the Bulls got back Isaac Okoro. It was basically a 1-to-1 swap, if I'm not mistaken. He's kind of similar.
Cavaliers, y'all could have had Deni, bro. Y'all could have had Deni, bro. The Bulls, y'all could have had Deni.
For Patrick Williams, he's sort of a, you know, pretty quality 3-and-D role player, and Isaac Okoro coming into the league wasn't really known as a three-point shooter, but he has really gotten that percentage up over the past 3 seasons, and I believe he has started a lot of games for the Bulls to start this 2026 season, and it makes sense, right? He's just a guy that you can kind of plug and play, doesn't need the ball in his hands, has improved that three-point shot, and is already one of the most athletic players in the NBA and one of the best defenders in the NBA overall. So fits really well pretty much on any roster, and yeah, maybe if the Bulls surprise some people, make the playoffs this season, I'm sure he'll be an integral part of that. You know, you got to have 3-and-D role players like Isaac Okoro. So, very valuable player, and if he's not with the Bulls by the end of the season, he'll probably be on a contender right now, and definitely be an integral part because, like I said,
the only people I'm taking over Deni is AE and LaMelo. That's the only people I'm taking over.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, super athletic, and has improved his three-point shooting. At number 6, we have Onyeka Okongwu.
Bro, they drafted Onyeka Okongwu from Chino Hills, bro, over this man, bro. What are we talking about, bro? They just didn't like Deni, huh? They did not mess with Deni in this draft, bro. They was not trying to draft Deni, bro. He was blackballed for real. I ain't gonna lie. Because this nigga was weak.
He's really had some opportunity to break out as a player on the Atlanta Hawks. Now with them letting go of Clint Capella this offseason, they did get Kristaps Porzingis, but man, Onyeka Okongwu, he's quite the versatile player, man. He can score, he can now shoot threes, he can rebound, super athletic, can pass. I mean, there's really nothing he can't do. If he had more opportunity or was just on another roster, he'd probably be an all-star already, to be honest. I think he's just that talented and that good. But yeah, he's really expanded his game, like I said, added that three-point shot, and now with the increased opportunity, who knows? I mean, maybe he could develop into an all-star this year. He's definitely, I would say, trending.
All-star. 13 points? 7 rebound, man. Get the fuck
in that way, you know, if he continues on the trajectory that he has been on, you know, over the next couple of years.
If he an all-star and didn't not an all-star, bro, I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have a real.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch, man. Like I said, super athletic, can defend well, can shoot threes, can pass. He can pretty much do everything, and we'll kind of see how he develops for this Atlanta Hawks team. And Onyeka Okongwu will definitely be a big part of that. But the key thing for them, if Trae Young can stay healthy, I think his team will be very, very good and surprise a lot of people this year. So we'll see. At number 7, we have Killian Hayes. He spent his first around 4 seasons with the Detroit Pistons and then played some games with the Nets during the 2025 season. Honestly, I didn't really think he played that bad, so I'm kind of confused either why the Nets cut him or just why he's really
trash, man. See, bro, the Pistons, y'all could have had Danny K. Cunningham. Am I y'all be in the finals right now, bro. Denny would be all
not on an NBA roster this season. Now, it was reported that he was going to be on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I believe they had signed him to like an Exhibit 10 contract, and then they had waived him. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he is on the Cleveland Cavaliers G League team at the moment. Could be wrong on that, but he's still going to get back in the NBA. But I think he definitely showed some promise last year in his limited action with the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, think with Killian Hayes, right? Obviously, his playmaking, his defending, that hasn't been the question. It's more so, can he be an efficient scorer? And that really has been the struggle. And so,
oh wait, he too light skinned, he too cute, bro. Look at his curly hair, bro. Any person who look cute like this cannot hoop. I keep telling y'all, bro. Bro, there's no exceptions to the rule, bro. Only ugly niggas get buckets, bro. Only ugly, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. No exception to the rule. You too cute to be getting a bucket out here, shorty. That's why they letting you go, waving you. You know what I'm saying? They sign you. They be like,
if he can improve his 3-point shot,
let's see a real
like I said, just be more consistent as a scorer. He'll definitely have a role in this league. Still super young, and just his value at the point guard position.
Come on, man.
Right, being able to pass, being able to defend, definitely very important. So we'll see, but hopefully he can get back on an NBA roster this season. And at number 8, we have Obi Toppin, played an integral role in the Pacers getting to Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And Toppin, I believe, has had some injuries.
I'm not taking Obi Toppin over Deni. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Like, why? Like, why? He can't even really dribble. All he do is jump and dunk, bro. He can't dribble, play, make. He ain't setting up his teammates. What we doing, bro? Deni about to take over a franchise, bro. They slept on Deni. They dropped the ball on Deni. The Pacers, all of them dropped. They dropped the ball on Deni. New York, they dropped the ball on Deni, bro. What? Only people I'm taking over Deni in this video is AE and LaMelo. And LaMelo is questionable. Let me know in the comments, though. I want to know. Let me know who y'all.
He's here to start this 2026 season. And just the Pacers team as a whole, man. They've really, really struggled with all their injuries this year. But Toppin should have a good role, you know, when he gets healthy and just throughout the rest of this 2026 season. Just, like I said, just with all their injuries, with Miles Turner gone. And, yeah, Obi Toppin, man, he's really developed into a quality role player. Whether he's starting from off the bench, he can shoot, defend, pass, whatever you need him to do. Yeah, he's just a fun player to watch, man. Super athletic, can throw down dunks. Yeah, man, hopefully Obi can get healthy in the rest of this Pacers team. And I think once everybody's back next season, this Pacers team will be fun to watch. This is what happened to all 8 players drafted before Deni Avdija. You guys have any more suggestions for the series? Let me know.
That is crazy, bro. Deni? These niggas got drafted before. Deni? This is nasty work, bro. NBA, I gotta speak up on this, bro. Like, what's up, bro? Y'all was blackballing me? Y'all know damn. None of these niggas. LaMelo, AE, I get it. The rest of these niggas? Come on, man. Hey, y'all already know what to do in the comments. Blow them comments up. Let me know what y'all think of the video. Let me know. Bro, this video was crazy. But look, man, if y'all want to see more Deni videos, like the video. Let me get at least. Y'all be smashing the likes on these videos. On my Deni videos, let me get at least 100 likes. 100 likes for another Deni video tomorrow. Let me get 100. You feel me? But look, man, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all in another one. Y'all already know what's going on.